It's a challenge for collect information from users and then operate on it with visual workflow. We're going to create a flow. It'll streamline the entry of new accounts, contacts, and opportunities. We're going to call it New Customer Flow. These will be your fields. We'll create an account, a contact, and an opportunity. The name of the opportunity will be the company name dash the last name. And the close date will be 1 month from today, and the stage will be set to prospecting. Create a visual force page called Flow Page for it. So go to Setup, type Flows, go down to Flows, select New. If you get this, select Don't Show Again, close it. We'll create our data entry screen. Let's call it Data, or let's call it, Data Entry. You can call it whatever you want. In fact, I'm just going to leave it there. We need a first name, last name, company name. And set an opportunity value and an opportunity stage. I believe it's opportunity amount. So that's first name, last name, company name, opportunity amount, opportunity stage. We will call that prospecting, since it said it needs to be set to that, so we'll make that the default value. We'll create an account from that. You can call this whatever you want. We are creating an account. And it will be the name of the company that we created. Actually, I think that's all we need. Let's go ahead and delete that. Assign the record ID to a variable. Now you're going to need to create a record ID so you can assign that to the customer and the opportunity. You have to have an account ID and an opportunity, or the opportunity won't be created. So create new variable. Let's call it account ID. Create the contact. Let's go like this. And that contact has a first name, contact has a last name. It's not M-E-Y-E-R. It is last name. Bad joke, sorry. It's got to be associated with an account ID. Go to variables and select that. That's that one that we created. And I think that's all. Correct the invalid file entries. Oh, we just don't need that. This one will be our opportunity. And that one will also have an account ID. It will have a name. And the name will be this company name plus the last name. So let's go ahead and look at our screen input fields. So it'll be this one dash this one. So we can't click on both of them, so we'll just click on one, and remember what that one looks like. Got a lowercase n on the name, and there's an underscore between the two, between last and name. So dash last name. Notice I have this pound or this exclamation mark. Here they don't show that. It'll fail if you don't put that in there. So and a close date. Said the close date is 1 month from today. We're going to need to create a function to do that. Let's create new, or a formula to do that. Formula. And we're going to call this 1 month from today. It's going to be type date. And for the formula, we're going to, I'm going to ask you to do a little search here, web search, for Salesforce formula reference. And this one that says formula operators and functions, go ahead and open that and bookmark it. You're going to be using it a lot. So when you get there, go ahead and scroll down to date and time functions. This tells you everything you need to do this formula. We're going to return a date, and the date looks like, let's see here. The date looks like this. This is the format that you'll be using. I'm just going to copy that and put it in here. And this is, if we can find it, something for the year, the month, and the day, all we have to do is add one to the month, and that'll do it the way we want. So we go back here, and we also want to look at year. If we look at, okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. If we look at year, the formula looks like this, year date. Now if we put today in for the date, we're going to get today's year, which would be, as I'm doing this right now, 2016. So same thing for the month, and same thing for the day. So what we're going to do is just stick those in there for the year. All right. Okay. And for the month, let's go ahead and copy this today here. This is month, and this is day. That's our formula. And that'll give us the date for 1 month, because we're adding one to the month from today. If you go back in here and you look at, says today is a formula that you can use. You type this in and it'll give that today's date. So that's how that works. So we'll go ahead and say OK. And we need, let's see, what else did it say? A stage, right? Stage. And we create a screen input field for that called opportunity stage. And we're going to attach these together and make sure that's the first one, and we're going to save it. And we're going to call it new customer flow. Let's go ahead and run it. And we'll say he's worth a lot of money. Okay. All right, we just did one. Let's go to our screen, our home screen, and look at this. Accounts, Fuddville, awesome. Contacts, Elmer Fudd. Opportunities, Fuddville Co/Fudd. Excellent. Let's create our Visualforce page now. Click on Setup. Click on Visualforce Pages. New. It wants to call it, is it Flow Page? And we're going to replace all this junk. You scroll up here on the challenge. Let's see, where was that? I think I just passed it. Oh, there it is. That's the format we want to use right there. We're going to put that right there. And right here is where we're going to put our flow name, which was new customer flow, except it'll have underscores right here and here. Save it. Check the challenge. Nice.